King Ekaterina's New Year speech on January 18, 2023. Let me express the greetings of the season of 2023. First of all, I really would like to appreciate 3 Their Majesty the Kings of the Intellectual Kingdom, 18 Their Crown and Royal Highness the Princes and Princesses, our talented staffs, all countries in the Intellectual Kingdom and all humans to run the kingdom together and survive the same period powerfully. I wish for the long-lasting happiness of all of those who have been granted human rights by the United Nations. In addition, I would like to praise and appreciate everyone from the bottom of my heart that the stage which can be referred to have made a memorable achievement in the history of the earth, which is a fact like 8,000 years success due to incredible feats every day since the kingdom was actually started and explored in 2019 is gifted by them who exerted themselves for that service. The prosperity of these kingdoms strengthens the regalia, the kingdom, and its people at the same time. As a result of the calmness of Corona and the disappearance of third-party positions, each person has no choice but to think deeply about peace and war. Despite a year overridden by deep divisions, instead of falling into chaos, today we are ahead to have the prospect of simultaneously uplifting our lives. Technically, it is a PDCA model based on detailed design and feedback at the simultaneous intersection of cyber and real due to 2 heavy mass approaches. Specifically, the dynamic 6D quantum AI developed as a perfect solar system emperor by only once operation in cyber, is applied to multiple detailed medical points and enhanced from just cell AI, is acted to basic on the real Milkometa model Limi engine. In addition, we will expand it after including the welfare state that refers to the intellectual kingdom. In other words, bias regression occurs after passing the significant access branch decision point. At that time, if you use live action while mapping and spiraling into the cyber, it will affect both micro and macroeconomics. Super Earth is considered to be the most suitable for a large-scale escape from the solar system according to each reaction to avoid falling into a quasar formed after 2 galaxies collide. We believe that there will be the newest dynamic simultaneous multidimensional cyber reconstruction environment for human beings based on intellectual property. Here we refer to the perspectives of preventive medicine and travel medicine. This clearly means that there has been a development in healthcare science. Health is a property. The decrease of corona has brought about an increase in conventional diseases such as influenza and colds, as well as an increase in new diseases such as exacerbation of underlying diseases and corona sequelae. Not only so, furthermore, by its analysis it has also brought to R1K about multiple developments, many posts, and many harvests such as 1K Commonwealth Member States / 1K Commonwealth Kingdom / Eli's Kingdom / Neon Kingdom / Maxiziane Kingdom. It contributed to the tremendous and rapid development of the R1K protected by such a multi-layered structure. This is because the result of the expansion, pervasiveness, strengthening and acquiring of individual sovereignty, rights, liberty, independence, happiness, and prosperity passports throughout the entire earth and every corner of the kingdom. We are very proud of the intellectual kingdom, which claims the intellectual property of high-quality knowledge. We would like to congratulate and thank every person for bringing this great merits to us. To our delight, we had people who made great social achievements to praise. We sincerely would like to express our sincere respects and gratitudes to the billionaires, the royals, and heads of state of each country, and the people who maintain order, for the great support and encouragement that our kingdom is functioning. After royal research revealed that politics is democracy and the country is constitutionalism, it was found that true intentions and epidemic prevention, country and politics, are constitutional and democratic, and dialogue and trade, economy, are financialism. Cultural exchanges within the kingdom have further accelerated, and the mutual distance has become so close that the sense of geographical distance is lost. Therefore, circulating all the data on a new vehicle for fusion can be directly connected to a strategic political economy system. In addition, the strategic political, economic, and trade systems are expected to accelerate in the political economy and the nation, respectively. Simultaneous dynamic system allows intention and physical to be seamless without thinking of language. By continuing to accumulate real facts, it is possible to reduce the interfering interrupt time to 0. It can be said that this foundation is constitutionalism from the health system to raise it to the highest quality in order to realize the danger calmly and without upside down. We celebrated the holidays with you as the kingdom calendar developed healthily. At that time, along with the memories of the previous year, I felt the earnestly sophisticated driving force and the steady and reliable evolution of the intellectual property kingdom, which is enjoying even greater happiness, health, and prosperity this year. And we enjoyed the daily life and extraordinary life of admiring new and old good things and continuing. It was difficult to find a fundamental solution to the intense reactions of the real world, and unfortunately, the discrepancies in the stories seemed to be rampant, and it was recognized that the struggle in front of us was terrible. It is very regrettable that the many victims of the conflict ended up being paid as a result. Here we express sympathy for all victims and their families. We are very proud of your great growths many times while difficulties. Even so, I was very impressed with the hardships of everyone who came into contact with it. And Max's method as an artistic artist shows newness that is different from simple dynamism by increasing the degree of freedom without restraint that shows the direction of the fusion of old and new in the realm of intellectual property. Even in a challenging environment on the Earth and the solar system, we shall proceed carefully only once with high qualified assurance because of no time to go back and forth when you advance your current state position to the best while keeping the neutral point of white credit, which is the safety net. The area of white credit has shown that the logic of both science and humanities is secured and a safe zone is maintained. Intellectual kingdom is the first cyber kingdom in the world and theoretically the highest ideal upper reach design kingdom. We have deepened our perspectives and philosophy to cover down by studying monarchs and royal types in Europe, the United States and the Earth, in the case of the serious affair of the Earth, and also set out the best solution at that time, which is safe and secure by a considerable number of intellectuals. All of this is based on insisting on the knowledge base of everyone and sharing the value, and the spiral synergy of competition is the greatest weapon, and it is an important point so as to let whole gain that not only the conventional local rules but also the high-leveled intuition to science so that it makes a phenomenon optimize with knowledge-based rule. This requires the use of the prefrontal cortex essentially for tasks, so it needs a lot of soft muscle strength and a readiness of promptness mind. The high-speed connection between intuition and theory can be explained scientifically, and quantum computers will very quickly surpass human knowledge by redesigning it with rapid advance and even the infant's intuition over a wide theoretical range, and this new type of neural network can be let you further increase singularity power. To sum it up, you shall keep high quality healthy with improved your mind and body on a daily basis, and your best responsiveness. In the royal family, we all gathered together for holidays and seasons to celebrate so warmly with the sweetest desserts and coffee time. Together we enjoyed the many events that contributed to the development of the kingdom. This year finally I was able to get the long-awaited first mover before first mover. The princes and princesses grew up and have developed, and each of them has blossomed with their masterpieces and overwhelming divine personalities gaining more trust. To everyone in my kingdom, we will value the regions and families where we belong each, and want you to make sure that we will rise to a notable height with the background of a culture of this kingdom as favorable freedom, development, and friendship that rely on our best performance and freedom from interference in 2023. Finally, in this difficult era even in the face of life-threatening tumor, intractable diseases that are difficult to treat, immune weakness, disadvantageous environment with brain and body disorders, climate change, conflict, unenvironment of food, clothing, and shelter, incidents/accidents, etc. We look at the survivors who lived together. I would like to build a history of winning in the wind of next new era with entire kingdom in order to resume normal life after the pandemic and reducing development. I wish you a good year for intellectual kingdom. Your each God saves you and the intellectual kingdom.